What's up guys, Everything Apple Pro here, and iOS 11.0.3 was released earlier today, as I'm sure you already know. Guys, I'm so sorry about getting this video up later. I was actually at a hospital earlier today and I was unable to post this video until now. I just got home, so I do apologize about that. I've been trying to get better, and so here's the video. Anyways, iOS 11.0.3 has a couple of changes in it. It's a very small update, but it continues to show that Apple as a whole, iOS 11 was not ready for release. They had to pump out 3 small updates immediately after release because of some small issues that people have been experiencing. Now, this one comes in around almost 300 megabytes, and the 2 changes are listed here. So first off, fixes an issue where audio and haptic feedback would not work on some iPhone 7 and 7 Plus devices. Now, I personally did have this on my 7 Plus. Notifications would not have haptic feedback no matter what. And it was a little strange why that was happening. And even on my iPhone 8 Plus, I have a very weird issue where I'll put it into silent mode and the haptic feedback will literally come in like 10 seconds later after I already put it into that mode, which is very interesting. So that issue, I can't say if it's been resolved on my 8 Plus, but on 7 and 7 Plus, it's listed here that has been resolved. Also, it addresses an issue where touch input was unresponsive on some iPhone 6s displays because they were not serviced with genuine Apple parts, which is an issue on its own, but Apple decided to be nice and fix that for everybody there. So if you guys were having unresponsive 3D touch on certain iPhone 6s devices, which I heard was a very prevalent problem, that has been addressed by Apple. So all around great. Now, I've been looking through it, digging through, seeing if I could find anything else, and really I was unable to find any smaller changes, as it is a very minor update, so I wouldn't really expect there to be any. I mean, it's just crazy that Apple released iOS 11. Before release, it had the record amount of betas, and for it to come and still be littered with bugs like this, that's a bit ridiculous. But in any case, Apple has been very consistent with posting these, releasing these fixes very consistently, and I'm proud of that at least. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump into Geekbench, see if there's any sort of difference here. And I'm actually downgraded just from iOS 11.1 beta 2 onto this iPhone 8 Plus to 11.0.3. So there might actually be a significant difference between those. Between 11.0.2, I wouldn't expect much. Now, iOS 11.1 is actually going to be an awesome update. There's some well-needed stuff. The app switcher, multitasking gesture on the side is back, so that's really cool. The new emojis, express yourself in new ways. That's awesome. So once this finishes, I'll be right back. And actually in this update, there is a little disclaimer that not genuine replacement displays may have compromised visual quality and may fail to work correctly. And I cannot agree with this more. For whatever reason, I have a lot of friends that don't go to Apple for replacements. They go to third-party shops, and it costs more in some cases, takes longer, and is not warranted. And they don't even use OEM display. So if you guys ever break your display, whether or not you have AppleCare Plus, go to Apple. They will do it properly. They will seal it from water resistance as it should be. Just all around, you should never use aftermarket parts on your iPhone, let alone the display. Even though they may be cheaper than the other ones, it's worth spending a little more but getting the right parts. So Apple is right on the dot with this disclaimer here. All right, and wrapping up this test, let's go ahead and see what kind of score we got. Oh, 8178, 4215. That's a bit low, actually 2,000 points less than previous versions. So honestly, I'm not sure why this is so low. Usually this multi-core score is around 10,000, 8,000 here. I'm sure that's just a abnormality. That's not normal, but single core score is in line with normal results. So there it is, guys. Pretty small updates, just addresses a couple little bugs. We might even see 11.0.4 because there have been many issues Apple's still not addressed in this firmware. Thanks for watching. Again, I'm so sorry about posting this so late. It's not usually how I roll on this channel. I promise on-time videos from here on out as I am getting healthier. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace.